An 11-hour standoff described as horrifying. That's what a rabbi and 3 other hostages endured when a Jewish synagogue in Texas was attacked on Saturday.
The gunman demanded the release of a convicted terrorist held in a nearby prison. The ordeal ended with all the hostages safe and the suspect dead. As Dale Hurd explains, the investigation is now international in scope.
Counterterrorism police in Manchester, England, have detained the teenage sons of Malik Faisal Akram in connection with the hostage standoff at a synagogue in Colleyville, Texas over the weekend. British police are only saying the teenagers are in custody for questioning. Akram reportedly was in touch with his sons during the standoff. Malik Faisal Akram, a British national who arrived in the U.S. 5 weeks ago, entered the Shabbat service at Congregation Beth Israel in Colleyville Saturday, where police say Akram took a rabbi and 3 others hostage for almost 11 hours before officers stormed the building. Akram could be heard talking on a live stream of this service.
He was talking about Israel, Palestine, Islam, and that he had a gun. He implied he had a bomb in his backpack. It was horrifying.
Cameras suddenly captured a frantic dash to freedom by the hostages. Akram, shot in the head by the hostage rescue team, was found dead in the synagogue. Authorities say he was demanding the release of convicted terrorist Afia Siddiqui. Siddiqui, a Pakistani neuroscientist, was convicted of plotting to kill U.S. soldiers in Afghanistan. She's serving an 86-year sentence at a prison in Fort Worth, not far from the synagogue. The Simon Wiesenthal Center released a statement saying it's no accident a synagogue was chosen for this attack. Texas Congressman Michael McCall said it shows anti-Semitism is alive and well.
We need to get to the bottom of this. We haven't seen one of these radicalized attacks in a few years now, and it's disturbing to see it raise its ugly head again.
Joe Biden said the White House is focused on the threat to Jews and Christians from Islamic terrorists.
I wanted to make sure we got the word out to synagogues and places of worship that we're not going to tolerate this, that we have this capacity to deal with assault on particularly the anti-Semitism that has grown up.
The rabbi credited recent training at the synagogue for saving the hostages' lives, saying without the instruction we received, we would not have been prepared to act and flee. Across the country, law enforcement are reportedly stepping up security at Jewish synagogues and schools. Dale Hurd, CBN News.
Well, we've been stepping up security at Jewish synagogues, Jewish schools for some time now. When you look at the FBI statistics, they're quite revealing. They are required to track hate crimes, and in particular, religious hate crimes. And the crimes against Jewish people right here in the United States is overwhelming. They're the most persecuted group in our country when you look at persecution for religious reasons. There's a reason that congregation went through the training of what would happen if something happened within their synagogue and what should be the steps. It's a sad state of affairs in America to say that every synagogue is going through that same training. They're all doing it because they have to. And whether it's what happened in California with that horrible attack with the knife, or what happened with the synagogue in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, these are growing threats, and we need to recognize that there's a spiritual force behind it. The rabbis are quite clear. Every single generation there arises a spirit that tries to wipe out the Jews. That's what we're confronting, and we need to confront it openly and quite strongly that no, in the United States, this should never happen.